Sophie.
I'm Scarlett.
I'm Dolph.
And I'm Malik.
And today is our fifth day. Today is our 5th day in Thailand, and it's Easter Sunday today. So once we got up, we did swim training. Not swim training. We did fitness training. We did running. We ran to this patch of stuff, and we did some relays there and some stretches. And we ran back, and we did some more sit-ups, push-ups, and relays. And then when we came up to the meeting room to have our briefing, there was already eggs laid out for us, and also
And there was
On the board,
it said that the Easter shark had visited.
it had a hand and it was going like that. Hi,
And then they had a
sharks. Happy, had a happy face. And had an Easter egg, Easter. And then it had, what did it have next? Then it said,
So I have like a
no, I think then it had a heart. Like, enjoy
your eggs
yeah. It
from
was
the Easter shark.
Yeah.
And then we had an Easter egg hunt, and at the end we all got big Easter eggs and a bunny to share with everyone.
There were a bunny for each room, which Sir and Nick very, 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 very nicely.
Easter fur and Easter bunny Nick. Got for us.
Great. So what did you learn after we did all the Easter egg hunt and everything? What did we talk about in the briefing this morning?
Talk about tide.
And there's a lot of tide today.
There was a lot of tide, wasn't there, Malik? Do we know which way it was pushing us? Was it sort of pushing us away from the start line or over the start line?
push us.
Over, yeah.
It was over for about 3 of the races that we did.
Yeah. So can any of you guys tell me any facts about tide? What have you learned today?
There are tons and
Never
spring
underestimate.
I never underestimate it, okay. Fair enough.
What's raining? Sorry, yes,
Anything else about tide? Guys, how does tide work? You don't have to give us the whole story,
So
but
there's the sun and the moon, and the Earth is in the middle. So the sun and the moon, they have the equal amount of gravity when they're like a distance away from the Earth, and then they pull the water out, and that creates tide.
And there's like a neap and something else.
neap and spring's tide, yeah. So which one's bigger? Is a neap one bigger or spring? Spring.
For this week, 7 days, it's spring, so I think the tide was stronger maybe.
Yeah,
it was a lot
basically,
more
the neat is when it's got the less range
Yeah.
of depth of water, and then spring is when it's got a bigger range of depth of water, so it takes more force to go from high tide to low tide within the 6 hours.
So you'll probably have a faster or a slower tide? Faster in springs. Great, okay.
So today, once we got out in the water, it wasn't too windy, but it was okay, and it was wind against tide, so the waves were really big-ish.
Yeah, they were quite big, weren't they? Because it was only, how windy do you think it
It
was?
was about 5 knots, 6 knots.
Okay.
Yeah, but and how big do you think the waves were?
Half a metre.
They were about half a metre, weren't they, at points?
Big, but the tide was like really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
then
the tide did help us move downwards.
And sometimes like in one part when we were going downwind, we were not moving at all because the tide was just pushing us back, and so we couldn't move at all.
Yeah.
And we just no.
So I'd like a top tip from each of you as to how to sail in the tide. So Malik, should we start with you? A top tip? What we can do with the tide?
Try and like don't go into the tide. Don't charge into the tide, or else you won't be moving at all.
Okay, great. So where do you think we can find less tide?
Maybe.
Are we going to find it in deeper water or shallower water?
Deeper water.
Less tide?
Let's tide shallower.
Shallower water. Okay, so if there's a beach near us on one side of the course, do we think that would be a good place for shallow water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dolph, how about you then? What's your top tip? You have to speak nice and loud.
When you're going downwind and there's waves, you need to pump once away, which will prevent you from nose diving.
Okay. And that makes you go really fast, doesn't it? If you can get surfing on those waves. How about you, Sophie?
So if you have the choice, if you're sailing, if the tide is perpendicular to the race course,
Yeah.
then you should sail into the tide first.
Yeah.
And then yes, you should just sail into the tide first.
Yeah. Because that will be what tack will that be? That will be the.
Usually the shortest tack. So then
But into the tide will be the longest tack.
No, into the tide with the shortest, then you tack it with the longest.
Right. Okay.
Like it was today.
And you, Scarlett?
One thing I've definitely
Oh, it's starting to rain behind you. Come a bit closer.
One thing I've definitely learned is Callum's very messy at eating. It's really loud.
Let's do a.
It's really good. Oh my god.
Oh, it's raining. So Scarlett, just finish off then. Give us a top tip.
In the start, you need. It's raining. It's raining. In the start, you have to time the amount of time it takes for you to get to the start line,
Right.
and you have to be careful you don't get pushed over.
Yeah. Brilliant.
So yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Now
It's a really good
stay
thing
dry.
now that it was rain because it's really hot. So it's maybe wet. Bye.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Take a picture. Can you take a picture?
Bye, guys.
Nick, our clothes.
Oh, Callum. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go say, Callum, you need a shower now. There we go. Bye bye.
Sorry, that's why I was laughing. It's really raining. No, the one over there. No, Nick, who's
Clara, so Clara will get one of the group ones later.
Oh, here it is.
Whose name's on it?
Doesn't have a name.
Okay, Clara, do you want to do this one?
Yeah,
Because
you
you
do this
didn't.
one.
That was yours
I
down
can
there.
hold it. It's a piece of paper. I'll put it in.
So read it out nice and loud.
Paper, it's not that heavy.
The owl and the pussycat went to the sea in a beautiful pea green something. Find it on a bearing of 120 degrees.
Okay, from 120. Is it by any chance a swimming pool? Because that was green when we came.
Well, what would you go to sea in, guys?
A beautiful green BP boat.
A boat. So we're looking for a boat.
120 is that one.
Green pea boat. Is it in the car park?
Yeah, it might be in the car park, guys. Is it that?
What's on the bear? Think about the bearing.
What
bearing
is
will
the
help
bearing?
you.
I really need more bit there.
No, that's the
What?
wrong way.
Okay, so what's over there?
I got it. How is that green?
It's not green, but
It's a boat though. Has it got a name on it? Okay.
Okay, don't read it. The Muppet, I didn't see
The
that.
ship shop is a bit tar. So
Far.
try
Far.
the far. I thought it said tar.
So
Far.
try the...
So try the bearing of 120. So try the something.
I bet you that's 200. I bet it's there. That's there. Ship shop. Something for me.
Okay, Callum, read out to the camera as well.
If you fall off a boat, you may get thrown one of these. Find me at a bearing of 220 from the buoyancy rack. Okay. 220. Well done.
And Ryan, on the iPad I play with Ryan. This guy.
And then,
When you're a champion, you will need a.
can you read it out again?
When you're a champion, you'll need a cabinet to keep all of these.
Read it again.
When you're a champion, you'll need a cabinet to keep all of these.
Trophy. I'm staying in the briefing room.
It's in there. Yeah, my house.
The briefing room where all the trophies are.
That's a bit modest, isn't it?
No.
Sorry. Because you keep playing.
Oh, that one.
I'll make chocolate this in the bin. This is something really, really
You might need to use it later now. Oh, found it! Put it in your pocket now.
Why didn't you write Rudolph?
Read it out then, Dolph.
Because that's offensive. Rudolph the Red.
No strings.
What does it say?
It's in Dutch.
It's in Dutch. What does it say in Dutch?
Well, I'll say it in English.
No, say it in Dutch.
Vlak bij de rotsen, beneden bij de top.
What does that mean?
So, really close to the rocks at the bottom of the stairs.
Great, okay.
Okay.
How do you stop? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the bottom of the stairs. Everything's downstairs. Yeah, it could be those. Sorry. I got. You okay? Yeah. Right, it could be those stairs then. Is there a lot? Oh yeah, here. Close to them, so it might not be on them. At the stairs. Oh, I see it.
Sophie with her eagle eyes.
Julian.
What does it say, Julian?
Use these letters. D-R-I-K-Y.
So you got some missing letters there.
Drinking. Fountain.
No, because that would be better.
Everybody. That's drinking.
No, that's not D-R-I.
Because there's no end there. So it can't be.
Drying rack.
Drying.
Drying
rack. With
But then, guys, they might not be there. There's a two.
Okay, split up. Split up and meet back here.
Why don't we do this one first, and then we can do that one if it's not here. So we all stay together.
Other rack.
No.
Me. Got it. It's here.
Sophie.
Where was it? Clipped on.
Trying to sneak out at night. Don't get caught by this guy.
Gonna be on a window then.
Not me.
The security guard.
Does it have a bearing?
It has 110.
Well, what's the bearing then?
Guard. It's a security guard, guys. Guys, no
Okay.
one's like that way.
Now don't go inside.
No, it's outside.
It's outside.
Sorry, you might be good at this one.
Oh, so it's high up then. There it is.
I see. Doesn't matter. It's a Clara.
There's Julian again.
Juliana.
Juliana.
Julian.
I only saw the Julia part.
My name's Osmanendo.
It is.
It's okay.
Sorry, she was
Up in the Arctic, your treasure awaits. This time you definitely won't want to be late. That's upstairs. It's in the meeting room.
Oh my
Because
god!
it's up in the Arctic and you don't want to wait.
Oh, because you don't want to be late for all the movies and games.
No.
close.
So
You won't want to be late. You don't want to be late to briefing. Yeah.
So we have to go back to the briefing room again.
It's
Oh
cold in the
Doesn't
swimming
matter.
pool. Wait, Arctic has a swimming pool and you don't want to be late. Swimming pool is so
Or have any of you boys been complaining about what happens if you're not eating because...
aircon.
Yeah.
Oh, we check our rooms.
The beach because it's white and ice is white. Wait, what did you say, Chloe?
Otherwise you might not get the prize. Oh, it must be here. So up in the Arctic.
Oh, go, go,
Right, so you might have a choice of 35 or 36.
35.
Go in.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Wow.
Holy!
What is that, guys? Oh, look at that. Brilliant.
Just a few things.
Oh my.
Each choose one.
Oh! Oh, sweet. I choose this one. What are the bunnies for? I didn't know.
Each room can have a little bunny as well. One of the smaller ones.
No, get a Cadbury's one, they're better.
No, the big ones are for me and Nick.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
Thank you so much.
big thank you to Fleur. Fleur did all of this.
You're welcome.
Got cream egg, you jelly. You jelly.
I got caramel.
I got a cream egg, you jelly.
I got dairy milk. I got a flake. Dairy milk's better.
Diary.
I've got a crunchy egg downstairs as well.
Dairy, not diary.
Actually, I've already eaten my crunchy egg.